Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? Anthony Morrison here. Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. We are connecting from a completely different location tonight, so bear with me while I get everything set up. And of course, in my while I'm prepping for this, make sure that you are doing the following things for me. Okay, go here and follow me on YouTube. This is important. What this does is lets me stay connected with you, share additional training and research and resources with you, of course. And then also, I am extremely close to 100,000 subscribers. I am less than 1,000 subscribers away. So super excited about that. We're going to talk to you about a contest we're doing around the 100,000 subscribers there. So go to YouTube there and follow me. And then, of course, if you are a part of our Facebook group, it would be great if you go to the Facebook group right now and let everybody know you are live on the Success Connection. So what we'll do is we'll have Nick give away, let's pick 2 people, give away $50 a piece to 2 people who post that they are live on the Success Connection in the Facebook group here in the next couple of minutes. All right, and so of course, everybody, you can go to go.bsc.com/group in order to do that, right? Let me get my webcam on here. Takes just a second for everything to kind of get put together here. So give me just a second. There we go. Hi. All right, so this is, as you all noticed, probably this is not my black wall background. I'm at home because today, those of you that live, especially if you live in the South or the Southeast, you know, the weather is just ridiculous. And so today we've had all these, you know, tornado watches and so I don't have a storm shelter at my office, but I have one here at my house. So I basically work from home today, and then of course obviously didn't go back up to the office to do this because the weather is still kind of dicey. So nothing too bad right now, nothing too crazy, but you may hear some dogs barking in the background throughout tonight's training. That would be simply because we have 5 dogs in the house, so it's bound to happen, right? It is bound to happen. Also, my team just messaged me and said my webcam is a little choppy. So if it is, I apologize. I'm on my home internet now, plus there's a storm outside, so I'm assuming it's probably slowing things down. Guys, will you just let me know if it gets too bad, because I can see pretty smoothly. Just text me if it gets too bad and I'll cut my webcam off completely. So just let me know. So anyway, it says my connection is good, but we never know with this. So super excited though to be here with you guys tonight, even though it is from home instead of from my from my office. So still get things done. Got something really cool to go over with you tonight. We're going to start a new business together. How many of you are excited about that? It's going to be a yes in the chat box. Maybe a yes. Very good. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Awesome. So we are going to start a completely new business. And when I say new, I'm talking like legit new, right? So we're going to explore creating your own affiliate ecosystem, and I'm going to walk you through the stages of it. And I'm also going to build one for myself as well. And I think that this will give you guys even more opportunity to succeed, and certainly more opportunity to promote different offers and different things to your email lists and to your clients. For those of you that are new, you know, welcome. Obviously, glad to have you. Also, really important to note that the Success Connection is not a continuation of any of your courses. So if you're in partner with Anthony, or if you're in my ambassador program or any of those types of programs, this training has nothing to do with that. This is something I started 7 to 8 years ago, just as a way to connect with my students, build businesses for you and with you, right? And then really also try to teach you the things that are working today. Maybe things I don't have as much time to go and build an entire course around, but I can teach it to you live once a week, right? And I think that the ability to connect with each other is important, right? Because I think that a lot of times people, especially entrepreneurs, we feel like we have to go it alone, right? And that's because there's not that, if you just take the average, like the average family, right? Call it, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your parents, your grandparents, and maybe even some of your close friends, right? Just take that core. On average, you're not going to have multiple entrepreneurs in that core, right? Most people are going to have a job and a career and a specific skill set or thing that they're doing on a daily basis. They're not necessarily going to be entrepreneurs. And so that means that a lot of times you can't relate, right? Because especially if you're new and you're struggling, right? You're new, this is the thing you want to do. You want to build a business, especially one on the internet. And you're probably the only person in your circle that's doing that, right? And what we find is that a lot of times people try to pull you back, pull you down, change your mind, tell you you're not doing the right thing, you're not making the right decisions, you're wasting your time, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? And so it makes it difficult to stay motivated. It makes it difficult to maintain and keep that drive, right? And confidence in yourself and in your ability to succeed, right? But when you surround yourself with people who are already successful, as well as people who are driven to be successful but aren't yet there, now you've got this completely different dynamic that you step into each and every Thursday night. You're surrounded by people that all believe that they can be successful, by people that all desire to be successful, people that are all making sacrifices so they can be successful, whether it's, investing money in their education and tools and software, so they're sacrificing, purchasing other things, maybe don't go to the movies, maybe don't take this vacation, maybe don't buy the new car, or whatever it is, and you take that disposable income, you invest it in yourself, in your knowledge, in your opportunity, right? They're making sacrifices, they're sacrificing time, they're here with you on a Thursday night, listening to me lab on about internet marketing, right? That's a sacrifice, because that's time you can't get back, right? It's time you could be spending doing something else. So they're all making the same sacrifice, all for the same goal, right? And that's what I think is so powerful about groups and about opportunities like the one you have right now to be a part of this group. And that is that you can surround yourself with people who are all making the same sacrifices to reach the same goal, and they're all going to be uplifting, right? And you see that inside of our Facebook group. And that's why I truly hope that each one of you that are, if you're new here, you will join the group. It's completely free. Nothing is ever sold in the group. You never see me post about anything for sale. If you do get reached out or hit up, or anybody reaches out to you from that group to sell anything, you should immediately report it and tell them they're crazy. The group is supposed to be a safe place, for you guys to connect and share your struggles and also your triumphs. A lot of people, if you look in there right now, are sharing a lot of their results from the Clickly program that a lot of people are in right now. There's people that have earned, $1,000 from Clickly now. There's people that have earned $300, $400, and they're sharing those triumphs. And what you see is they're sharing those successes, and through that, you see other people starting to say, well, I can do that too. I can do that too. You know what I mean? And the momentum builds. And so you're in a great place. Our goal is always to provide you not just with the education and the tools, but also with the right way to think, the mindset shift that is really required to be successful. It's making the tough decisions. And I can't state this enough, and I do tell you this, at least once a quarter, right? So if you're new, then you're getting an earful right off the bat. And I promise you, we go straight into training and teaching and my whiteboard and everything. But to be successful, especially online, you have to do, you guys probably hear the thunder. So hopefully I don't lose power. If I lose power, then this will be the first success connection that I don't finish. But if I lose power, there's no way to finish it. So fingers crossed. But I always tell you this, that your success isn't going to be determined by the way you act or react in simple situations, in easy situations, in comfortable situations. Success is really found in the uncomfortable situations and the way you handle them and react to them, right? It's very difficult because I think, as human nature is anyway, we don't like confrontation. We don't like to admit when we're wrong. We hate that, right? As humans, we absolutely despise admitting when we're wrong, right? Or when we've made a mistake. But as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to admit when you're wrong and when you've made a mistake on a daily basis, because you're driving the ship, right? So think about it. It's like you're the captain. Let's say you're the captain of the boat. And if you're driving the boat the wrong direction, you're supposed to go this way, but you're going that way. Well, the longer it takes you to admit that you've made a mistake, right, and change course, the further away from your goal or your end destination you're going to get, right? And so, as entrepreneurs, we don't have anybody standing over our shoulder telling us that we have to make those decisions, right? We don't have anybody forcing us to do it. We can stay the course and just be hard-headed and steadfast and just try our best, even though we know that we've probably done something wrong, right? Or we're probably headed in the wrong direction. But sometimes we're just too stubborn to admit it. Being an entrepreneur is difficult, right? Because if it was simple, everyone in the world would do it. Who would wake up voluntarily, wake up and go to work for someone else? If you could just wake up and work for yourself, right? Like, who would just arbitrarily decide that that was a better lifestyle? Probably no one. So it's not meant to be easy, right? You guys are kind of going off into this world of internet marketing, right? Which adds even another layer, because now you're trying to build something from scratch. You're not just an entrepreneur that's decided you're going to go open a franchise like a McDonald's or a Burger King or whatever you want to call it, that already has a proven model. You just literally put it up, and as long as you're decent at managing people and and running a business that somebody literally shows you exactly how to run, you succeed. I mean, how many McDonald's do you see go out of business? Think about it. It just doesn't happen, Neither does Burger King. Neither do a lot of those types of businesses. But with an internet business, you're kind of building something from scratch. This is not a franchise model, right? You're building something from scratch, and you're building it with technology that maybe you're not as familiar with, right? So it is difficult, right? And the success that you will have will come directly through the decisions and the way that you handle adversity and tough moments, right? So I want to prepare all of you for that, because you're going to have them. You're going to have those moments. And in those moments where you say, oh, this doesn't work, or oh, this must be a scam, that's always everybody's go-to, right? So it must be a scam, right? It's just, again, human nature. It's a completely ignorant statement, but yet we say it, right? Oh, it must be a scam. No, it's not. It just means it's not working for you. It means we still gotta work that, work a little harder, make a few more changes. It's the decisions and the way you act when things aren't going well that are going to determine how successful you are. So I want all of you to remember that as we kind of go through this. I built the Success Connection so that I could reach out to you each week, give you the information that you need to to try your best to be successful in here, and also to give you the direction you need, right? Like the actual direction to go in order to be successful. And on the Success Connection, that's what we do. So we're going to jump into it, start a new business today. We've already started plenty of different businesses here on the Success Connection. I've given you tons of different assets, right? Businesses, funnels, all kinds of things. and we're going to give you even more. And so if you're new, this is going to be great for you, because this is the first night of a brand new business. We're going to model it out and show you what it's going to be like. Also do want to caution all of you about next Thursday. I have not missed a Success Connection in 7 or 8 years, right? Basically, since I started, I've never missed one. But obviously all of you know my wife is pregnant, and we are like plus or minus any day that that she will, probably be going into labor, and our daughter will be here. So the D-Day is March 1st. So if she doesn't come on her own, March 1st, she will enter the world. That will be her birthday, is March 1st. But there is obviously a chance that she could come anytime now, and certainly next week. So if she does happen to come next week, obviously I'll make sure we send you some emails, let you know. We will still have the Success Connection. Just one of my team members will probably step in and teach you guys something. I'll probably get one of my Facebook ad or YouTube ad guys to come on here and show you some marketing stuff that you can implement for any of your other businesses. So the first, one and only time that I will miss miss the Success Connection would be for the birth of my daughter. Hopefully you guys are okay with that and understand that. But maybe she'll be kind and wait till March 1st, which I think is a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, which means I would still be available by Thursday. So we shall see. But those are the things that are coming up very shortly. Okay, so I see all the comments. Thank you. Yes, it is a little girl. People are telling me this. Listen, you know that I am like all of my meal prep and all of this stuff, right? So I've got myself a microwave for the hospital, a cooler to put all my food in for the hospital. I've got my earplugs so that I have just white noise music. Like, my wife already says the nurses are going to hate me, but I'm going to try to be as relaxed as possible in there. So we'll see how it goes, right? But in Mississippi, we don't get some of you are asking if we have like a suite. That doesn't exist. You don't actually. I did find out yesterday that if you pass out during delivery, if I pass out during delivery, they'll get me my own bed. So they'll bring me my own bed into Alexa's room. So I'm going to work on my acting skills so that there's a possibility I get a bed. Otherwise, it's an air mattress. So yeah, not the most comfortable accommodations there, but part of it kind of is what it is. Got to have a baby. So this is what we're working with. That's what we have. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this new business model. I want to dive into this so that we have some time to go through it. And let's see, I'm just going to pull, if you see me looking off to the side, it's because in order for me to see myself, I've moved it over here. So I'm going to make sure I'm not chopping my head off or anything on here. So what are we going to do for our new business model? All right, so I want to talk to you guys about something that I've been filming a lot of YouTube videos lately. It kind of hit me when I started. I have a team that creates, finds topics and then creates scripts for me, right? And they're bullet point scripts, but they're things nonetheless that I'm supposed to follow. And I finally went off the cuff. I was like, I don't want any more of your scripts. And so I just started just free flowing. And this week, this is kind of what was coming out. And I was like, man, this is good stuff. This is what I need to be teaching for my Success Connection. And so here we are, right? So talk about a new business model. I want you guys to understand, I want you to understand like one thing. All right, so the first thing we look for is a customer avatar. So basically what this means is, who is our customer? Okay, so we're looking for, when you start a new business, the first thing you want to do is you want to look for who is your customer, okay? So like, who is it that we're now attempting to find? Who is it we're attempting to sell something to, right? We need to determine who that is, and then we need to determine, and this is important, what is their goal? And then what do they need to reach that goal? Okay? These are important things. Who is our customer? Is it a, and we can break this down even further. Let's break it down. Let's break each one of these pieces down, because this is going to teach you how you launch a completely new business and how you find exactly what you need in order to do it. So let's just take, for instance, who is our customer? So I'm just going to say, customer, question mark. All right. Well, first of all, is it male, female, or both? Okay. So are we looking to reach or to sell men, women, or both, right? Both men and women, right? What age range? Okay. So what is the age range of this person that we're trying to reach? All of this matters, because in your marketing and when you're trying to make ads or even a sales video or anything like that, there's a lot that goes into it, right? There's an awful lot that goes into it. And so if we're going to be doing it, we need to try to target exactly the right people, right? Now, some of these are just questions you can't answer until you answer the question of what is their goal, right? Because that's really what we're trying to get to. But we're going to break it down, in this case. So is it male, female, or both? Is there an age range? Does the country matter? Okay. Is this something that only works for people in a specific country, or is it something that works for anybody, right? Any country. This is, it's important. All right, look, are they married or single? Again, when you're doing marketing, right, you need to speak specifically to your customer avatar. If it is married men, right, then you want to talk directly to married men, and you want to use either analogies and or hooks that would appeal to or let a person know that this ad or this thing is for them. For instance, let's just say it was for getting fit and gaining muscle, right? And let's say that you were going to be teaching average, middle-aged men, right? Married men, right? Then you might use ads and language and talk about, hey, listen, are you a married man that, you're mid-30s, 40s, whatever, and you're ready to get back in shape, right? Want to get rid of the dad bod. That's what you see a lot of people talking about, right? And you see a lot of ads about that, getting rid of the dad bod. Well, what is the dad bod? It's a middle-aged man, right, who's likely married, but certainly who has kids, right? So these are important aspects to know, because I don't identify with get shredded and and go raving. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 40. I don't identify with that. That was like 18-year-olds identified with that. So you have to, the whole point of defining your customer avatar is so that when you go and create your product, you are creating a product for one specific avatar. What people oftentimes do is they create products that are too broad, right? For instance, when we create our products to teach you guys marketing, have you noticed that I have one specifically on email marketing? I have one specifically on affiliate marketing. I have one specifically on how to create your own course, right? They're very specific. What I don't do and what I don't have is a make money on the internet course. That doesn't exist. We don't have one of those, right? Why don't I have one of those? It's too broad. There are people all over the world looking to make money on the internet, but they may not care about affiliate marketing. They may want to start an agency. They may want, there's a million things they might want to do, right? And it wouldn't appeal to them to be doing affiliate marketing, right? So what we have to do is narrow down like who it is that we're really trying to reach. So once we kind of have this model written out right here, we need to figure out what is their goal, right? And what is their goal? Now, goals are meant to be broken down, right? Because if you ask me, and let's just say that you asked me this question, what was my goal like 2 years ago? My goal was I wanted to build muscle and gain weight. Okay, so I want to build muscle and gain weight. If you said, well, Anthony, what does that really mean, right? Like, what really is your goal? Like, what are you really trying to do? I said, well, I want to be healthier, right? I want to be a healthier, person. Okay, all right, you want to be healthier, but like, what is it that you really want to do? Okay, well, I'll break that down a little further. I want to be physically fit, right? I want to break it on down. I want to be super fit, right? And so this becomes right here, kind of becomes my sub niche, because saying that I want to be, I want to work out, I want to be in fitness. I mean, what do I want to do? Do I want to gain weight? Do I want to gain muscle? Do I want to lose weight? Do I want to lose belly fat? What am I trying to do, right? Am I trying to look like Mr. Universe, or am I just trying to, not look like a couch potato? Like, the spectrum is so wide. And so you have to really, drill down into what the actual goal of a person really is, right? In order for you to be able to define what's most important. And that is the next part, which is what they need to reach that goal. So, for instance, I want to be healthier and I want to be more fit, right? These are two very important things, keywords that are in my goals. And gaining weight was one of the things that was highlighted in my goals. So if I told you my goals, these are the things you would look at and you would say, okay, all right, he wants to be fit, gain weight, and be healthier. Now what you do is, once you understand somebody's goal, you want to define how to get there, right? So how do I get to that goal? Well, you can start thinking about it. All right, well, if I want to gain weight, then I need to eat more, okay? And if I need to eat more, then likely what I need is meal prep, right? Because there's really no way for the average person to sit down and eat enough to gain weight, right? If they're having to leave the house every day to, go to pick up to-go food, or they're having to cook for themselves all the time. So they need some type of meal prep to make it simple, right? So you need to eat more. Then I need a plan, okay, for my workouts. All right, well, what does that mean? That means I might need a course. I also might need a coach, okay? So I need a plan for my workouts. I need to know, what am I supposed to do and when, okay? What do I need to do? So I probably need a course, might possibly need a coach, all right? That's what's gonna help me get super physically fit, right? Now, I'm probably gonna need vitamins, okay? Probably gonna need vitamins, so I need to know, which ones, okay? So I'm probably gonna need vitamins, right? And trust me, there's a method to this, so just bear with me as I go through it, right? So need some vitamins, right? All right. I'm probably gonna need somebody to hold me accountable, because we all know that going to the gym It's real easy to just, I'm going to do that tomorrow, right? How many of you are that type of person? Is I got the gym membership, yeah, I'm paying my $20 a month. It's costing me about $700 a visit, basically. How many of you are on that? Yep, I know it. It's just the way it works, right? So I need somebody to hold me accountable, but I also need, I need like equipment, right? I need some kind of equipment. Am I going to work out on my own at home, or am I going to go to the gym? If I'm going to work out at home, then I need some home equipment. If I'm going to go to the gym, then I need a gym membership, right? And here's the thing. What we do is we break down all of the things that a person needs to reach these stated goals, okay? It's real simple. These are the goals. Here's how we get there. Here's who we're marketing to. Now, let's just say that we, in this particular case, we've decided we are going to market to men in the age range of 30 to 45, okay? Typical range for men who are, wanting to get back in shape, work out, all these things. Country can be obviously anywhere, right? And we feel like the type of person we're promoting to is probably somebody who's married. It's possible that they're single still, but the majority of our audience is probably going to be married. It's going to be a married man, 30 to 40, maybe 50 years old, anywhere in the world, right? And this person is looking to get healthier, be physically fit, gain some weight, really and that's important, gaining weight, because there's different courses to lose weight than to gain weight. There's different workouts, different exercise. Everything is different if you're trying to gain weight like I've done, or lose weight like a lot of other people do, right? So these are two different things. So it's important that we understand that's a key phrase, gain weight, right? All right, so we've identified who our potential prime customer is, right? We've identified what their goal is, and now we've identified how to get there, right? Like, we need all of these things. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking for affiliate programs for all, right? So I'm going to start looking for affiliate programs for meal prep, affiliate programs for courses and coaching when it comes to this, affiliate programs from where I can get vitamins. That can literally be Amazon, right? Affiliate programs for accountability coaches, and affiliate programs for different types of equipment. For instance, there's a product called the Tonal, right? And this is a really cool workout at home, machine that's epic. But you guys have probably seen the Bowflex and all of that stuff from old school. All of those have affiliate programs, right? So now we know how to get somebody to where they need to go. And this is what typically is difficult for people who are trying to make a big change in their life, trying to do something they've never done. They could probably sit down and determine, I think that I need maybe to eat more, right? I could probably use somebody to coach me on, like how to work out, right? But what happens is when all of it's so fragmented and it's all over the place, and people don't by nature sit down and assimilate information, right? We accumulate information. That's two totally different things. So what that means is we listen all day long. We take in information, right? Whether it's reading it on the internet, listening to it on the radio, watching it on television, interacting with other humans, we take in information. What we don't all do is assimilate that information, right? We don't take that information as it comes in and put it into little buckets that we can retrieve it from. It's basically just fragmented all in our brain, right? And so when we sit down to try to accomplish a task, such as, hey, I want to gain weight, right? I want to gain weight and get in shape, right? Well, we don't sit down and say, okay, here's the path, right? We don't break it down like what all of us are doing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we do, right? We're like, okay, well, I better go get a gym membership, and we rush out and we get the gym membership, and we go into the gym, and then we probably drink some gross drink that somebody told us was good, right? And we go in and we work out. And what happens? We burn ourselves out because we don't have the right plan. We don't have a coach. We don't know what the hell we're doing, right? We're not eating right. So we're going in there burning ourselves out, but we're not gaining any weight. We're not getting any further because, well, heck, you know, we're not really fully prepared, right? We just took the one action we knew, which was the simplest path, right? So at the end of the at the end of the day, we fail, and we fail because we failed to assimilate all the information that we needed, okay, into one place and create a plan, okay? So what do people pay for online? They pay for assimilation of information. That's what they're buying. That is the thing. It's knowledge and the assimilation of information. It's putting things together in one place at one moment that we can take in very easily and follow along. You'll notice that people often say, especially these naysayers and everybody online, right? They'll say, well, all these gurus sell is information you could easily find with a Google search. Okay, well, I mean, that's true in some cases, not all, but I'll give you that. Maybe it's true. You can also find the entire tax code with one single, Google, right? Just Google it, tax code. But yet you still pay your CPAs to do your taxes. Why do you do that? It's because they understand that information better than you do. Yes, the information is free, but their brains understand it better than yours. They can assimilate that. They can take that information and they can crunch it all down to what matters for you, and then they can they can use that information and their knowledge of it to save you money on taxes or to file your taxes, right? Simple as that. What about the law, right? Why do we have lawyers? You can literally look up any law you want. Simple, it's free information, just Google it. It's all free. But yet we pay somebody who's a master of that knowledge, right? And we pay them a lot of money. And why do we do that? Because they have the ability to take all that information and shrink it down to what actually matters in the moment for you in your particular situation and utilize it. They can assimilate the info. They got a bunch of it, they can bring it all together, right? So it is not about, building a business online, especially in the education business, is not about you knowing something that other people don't know. That is not what it's about. It is about you putting together that information in a way that other people will be able to take it in, understand it, and act on it, right? And act successfully on it. It's that simple. I was just talking to a buddy of mine. He owns an auto repair shop, okay? Auto repair shop. He literally owns a business where people are changing mufflers and oil every day. This is not an internet marketing guru, right? And changing oil is most definitely not proprietary information that you can't find anywhere in the world, right? His auto mechanic business does really well. Does really, really good. So he created a course and a coaching program to teach other people that own auto mechanic shops how to succeed. His coaching business, teaching people who own mechanic shops, did $10.2 million last year. His actual business did 8. Think about that. He did $10 million teaching people how to run a business changing oil. And every single thing that he taught in that particular coaching course is free information you can get online. He has just put together a better plan. He has assimilated that information and put it into a plan of action that anyone can understand and follow. So while all of the information might have been readily available on Google, people are more than willing to pay him $10, $15, $20,000 to teach it to him, because he's put it together in a way and assimilated it in a way that they will understand it. And so when you start looking at creating an education business, you need to stop looking at what information do I have in my brain that nobody else has that I can put into a course because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to bring any value to the world. No, that's not true. What you need to do is find a problem that people have or a goal that people want to reach, okay? Just like we did here. Determine who is the person that has this problem or wants to meet this goal, just like we did there, right? And then figure out a path for how they get there, right? Just like we did here. And then once you've done that, you create what we call, you create the education ecosystem. So you're going to create the educational ecosystem. Now, what is the educational ecosystem? Why are we using all these big words? Because what the educational ecosystem is it's when we have a customer, so let's call this a customer, okay? And this is, we'll just say this is me, that wanted to gain weight and be fit and all those things, right? Now, instead of me going to Google and hoping that I can find all this information, I go into this one ecosystem, okay? We'll call this the fit ecosystem, right? And this ecosystem has all these modules, all right? Just like this. And it's teaching information in a way, here's the video, all right? Let's do them like this. Okay, and it's teaching information in a way that helps me to better understand it, to absorb it in the order in which that I need to be absorbing it. You don't go take all the supplements in the world, right, before you even know what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You don't go just, oh, that's somebody told me to take this, and you swallow it. You don't even know, is this something that's supposed to help you gain weight, lose weight, right? Build muscle, burn fat. Like, what is it for? You don't do that. You have to teach people in order to get them to take that action, right? And the most important thing that you can remember is that your best friend when it comes to selling is educating. People seem to forget this. They think that sales is all about pressure and telling people they must do something, and that time is running out, and that the world is going to end if they don't do it right now, and you're just a terrible person, and you're going to continue to be broke, and all of these things, right? It's like, that is not how you sell. I mean, unless you're a car salesman, right? Sorry if you're a car salesman. Unless you're the prototype, the prototypical car salesman, right? Maybe if you sell cars, you're not doing that. But you know, it's the pressure. You don't have to do that. A lot of times things will sell themselves if people are educated on it. Because ultimately people buy because they desire, because they want, not because you can force it on them. You don't force somebody to want something. They start off with some type of desire for it. You have to heighten the desire, and the way you heighten that is through education. I'll give you a prime example. I don't want to take a certain supplement, right? Hey, I want to lose weight or I want to build muscle, but I'm not really all that into this supplement thing. You say, Anthony, take this supplement. I say no, right? And if you force it on me, I'm probably going to keep saying no. But if you have a module right here, okay, that explains to me, okay, Anthony, welcome to this, fit ecosystem here. And listen, the first thing you need to understand is that your body right now, currently, you're deficient in an awful lot of stuff, right? You've been sitting on your butt for about 15 years, and you need a few things in your body in order for you to be able to rebuild those muscle fibers that you're about to tear. And in order for you to have the little burst of energy that you're going to need in order to be able to do those reps that you need to do to tear those muscle fibers so that they'll rebuild bigger and stronger, right? And you keep connecting the dots, right? And you keep educating. Then you say, now there's this supplement right here. And for me, it was Prolific, right? That's what the supplement's called. It's called Prolific. And I had somebody that taught me this. This is why I'm explaining it using myself as an example. I've already been through this. And they said, listen, here's why you need it, right? Here's what it's going to do for you. Here are the situations you're going to encounter when you're working out, and here's how this is going to help you get through them. And you know what I did? I went right in the gym, and I didn't take those supplements. I encountered those problems. I thought, man, you know, somebody taught me that there was a way around this. So then I took the supplements because I was educated on the fact that they could help me. Then when I went in the gym and I encountered those problems, and I felt 1,000,000 times better because I was taking those very supplements, I thought to myself, man, this really works. And now I'm hooked. I never miss them. I have stacks of them. I buy like in bulk so that I never run out because they quit selling, right? The point is I'm a customer for life because I was educated on the product, not because I was sold the product. And so when we create this educational ecosystem, the goal is to teach people each step of the process, teach them about meal prep and why it's important, right? Teach them about why it's important to have a course that's going to walk you through each exercise. Teach them why it's important to have a coach, right? Teach them which vitamins are important to take and why they're important. Teach them about why accountability can oftentimes be the #1 reason that people succeed, especially in this particular, goal set, like trying to, build muscle, be fit, anything that has to do with the gym. You just need an accountability coach most of the time. And then teach them about different equipment options that they have, right? When we're educated, we buy more. When we create an ecosystem, what we've done is we've created an opportunity for us to pop out all kinds of multiple commissions. And we're doing it through education. Some of you may be thinking to yourself, oh, that's what you did with Partner with Anthony. And it is. Partner with Anthony is just that. I defined my audience, my customer, which is basically all of you. I defined what your goals were. You all already know what those goals are. I outlined how I could help you get there. What tools would you need? What education would you need? What knowledge would you need? What mind shifts would you need? Like how would I change your mindset? You'll notice in Partner with Anthony, there's a lot of mindset teaching. It's not just marketing. It's me teaching you how to change the way you think, because I know that that's important. I know if you don't change the way you think, and if building your business does not become a priority, right, then you'll never succeed. I know that if following this course and watching these modules and staying in, focused on it does not become a habit, then you won't do it. It's that simple. And so I know that if I can teach you to change the way you think, change the way you perceive, that change the way you approach learning about how to build your business, then I know that you're going to immerse yourself a lot deeper. The deeper you become immersed, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more of these things you're going to buy. The more of those things you buy, the more money I make. Does that make sense, everybody? It's a completely different approach to building your business. It's a different approach than just throwing a website up with a bunch of products on it and slamming some ads to it and saying buy, right? Anybody can do that. 95% of people who do that fail. They make a lot of sales, they spend a lot more than they made to make the sales, and they lose money. It's just facts, right? You see all these people with these e-com stores like, oh, we did $1 million. Yeah, they did $1 million and they made 500. $500. Like, who cares if you did $1 million if you don't have any of it? This is a different model. It's one where we educate people so that we can sell more of the product, and not only just sell more of the product, but also so that people will keep it. If I'm educated on it, I'm going to keep buying it. In fact, the person that educated me on Prolific has probably paid a house payment or two from me purchasing this stuff, because I buy it every single month, right? And every single month I'm spending a couple $100, and they're getting like 30% of that, right? So they're making like 60 bucks a month. I've been doing it now for 2 years, so they make like $1,500 off of just one supplement, right? Just one thing. So the more we're educated, not only the more we'll buy, but the more we will use what we buy. And if we're using what we buy and it has a recurring payment built into it, whether it's software or supplements or whatever, then that means that the person that referred us there is going to absolutely bank on it. See what I'm saying? So what is our new business? How are we going to do this? Well, I've already built one ecosystem, and that's Partner with Anthony. What we're going to do is we're going to build your own ecosystem. So we are going to build you guys a completely new ecosystem. That'll be all your own. It'll be built in ClickFunnels so that the course and everything is yours. You can put your affiliate links and all of that good stuff. Like 100% of this will be yours. I'm going to give you the option though. Do you want this to be, number one, a fitness approach, or number two, a make money marketing type of product? Meaning, do you want it to be similar to, not exactly like, but similar to Partner with Anthony, whereby we're teaching more of the, more of the how to build your business stuff? Or would you like for me to take a stab at doing something on fitness? Now, I have not done that before, but I can tell you I'm still a student of the game. I'm still learning. I still learn every single day, right? And I still learn the things that I've done wrong. Again, admitting and understanding when you do things wrong. There's a lot of things I do wrong, right? There's things I'm hard-headed with. There's things I need, and I'm very headstrong, but even I need like an accountability coach. Say, Anthony, you've done the same bicep workout for 9 months. You got to change it, right? Like even I need that. Even though I know what I know, but I still need somebody to force me to do it, right? Because we get set in our ways. So I could most definitely teach something like that. You could contribute some stuff to this, and we can build this entire ecosystem. And then together what we do is we would find different affiliate products, right, in this particular niche. And that's how we kind of are able to bring things along. So I think that could be very, very interesting, and I think it could work really, really well. So this is the type of business I want to build you next, because this is the type of business that's sustainable. Sure, we've gone through these affiliate selling systems, we've built a lot of different things, but ultimately I think like the grand finale of building is to build your own ecosystem, because this is something that's going to continue to pump out sales for you ongoing, and it's also going to give you a great opportunity to educate people on something that's very important, whether it's being healthier, more physically fit, learning how to make money on the internet, whatever the case may be, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to vote for me, okay? I want you to vote in our group. I want you to put either fitness or make money. So how would we do that? Well, it's real simple, because a lot of you ask me. So homework, okay? Homework is just go to the group, which I'll give you the link in just a second, and put hashtag fitness or hashtag money, okay? And you vote. We either want to do this about, physical fitness, or we want to do this about money, right? I'm going to do it for you. So understand this. I will build this for you, lay it all out for you, build the whole thing, and then give it to you, just like I do every other business. These are two topics that obviously I know something about and I can help you with, right? How many of you are excited about that? Yes? So this is the type of business we're going to do for the next 4 to 6 weeks. We're going to build this out. I'm going to basically by next Wednesday know about, the vote should be coming in. In fact, I'll select a winner. I'll even do this. I'll even do this. One winner, $100, randomly selected. If you go and vote immediately after tonight's Success Connection, and you just tell me fitness or money, which one do you want to build the next ecosystem around? All right, fitness or money, right? How many of you are excited about that? So yes, I think it's gonna be really awesome. It'll be different, it'll be really in depth, and it'll be a great opportunity for all of you to watch as we build something that you can then duplicate, right? Now, I've told you all to follow me on YouTube. I've also told you to join our Facebook group, right? Our Facebook group is right here. This is where you would vote. This is where you connect with everybody. So you want to join this Facebook group tonight. Also, we have your Student Resource Center here. Now, understand this, there's nothing pertaining to tonight for you to download. However, this is where all of your other businesses I built you are. So you can join our Facebook group here. You can follow me on YouTube here. You can also get ClickFunnels here. Now, ClickFunnels is necessary. This is a software that I use to build my funnels. And as we kind of build this new business out, it will be built out with ClickFunnels. So it is important that you activate your ClickFunnels account. It's a free trial. So you need to have the software ready to go when we get started next week. So you can click here and get your free trial to ClickFunnels. It's free. And then all these yellow lines represent businesses we've built for you. Okay? 8-figure funnel formula, Inboxer Academy, the 7-figure email strategy business. I mean, all these businesses, your YouTube business, Instagram business, challenge business, done for you funnel, newsletter, lead in, auto webinar, full stack. Look at this one. It's massive. All these download buttons allow you to download the assets that we've built for you, all the way down to the affiliate selling system here and the selling system number 2 here. Okay? All this stuff is available. All these download links will work until tonight at midnight. Tonight at midnight, they will quit working. Okay, so tonight at midnight they will quit working, and they will not work again until next Thursday. So that's how this works. That is so people will not steal my links and give away my assets and things to people who are not part of our community. So you do have access to this page all the way until midnight tonight. You can go in here and download any of these businesses. Right, all the training is there to launch them. They're completely free. There's no hidden costs involved if you're new. As long as you have ClickFunnels, you can download all those businesses and launch any of them you want, right? They're completely free, built here on the Success Connection for you. And of course, if you're a new student, you're getting access to the things I built over the last 5-6 years, and you get it all right now. I don't believe in not letting you have access to the stuff I've done in the past just because you just found me maybe just now. So you get access to all of this, right? So this is your Student Resource Center. Now, how do you get to your Student Resource Center? Pretty simple. You go right here, okay? And you go to this link, go.thesc.com/funnel. All right, so it's go.thesc.com/funnel. Okay, so right here, go.thesc.com/funnel, and you want to put in your password. Your password is wealth. Okay, I forgot to change it today, given the fact that we had bad weather. So next week it will change, but this week we'll leave it here. So go.thesc.com/funnel. The password is wealth. When you get there, you will end up on this page here, and you can scroll down. Join our Facebook group. Follow me on YouTube, and then make sure to get your free trial to ClickFunnels. Important note, be watching for an email from me about our YouTube giveaway club. We are starting a really cool YouTube giveaway club where we're going to be giving away cash prizes every single day on YouTube. So pretty insane, probably 50 to 100 bucks a day, every single day on YouTube, which is going to incentivize you to learn, right? Which is just kind of makes sense, right? So be watching your email for that. I'm going to send it to my Success Connection students first. So important for you to watch your email for that. But what you should do right now is go to the link you see on the screen, go.thesc.com/funnel, type in the password wealth. When you do that, you'll see this page here. Make sure that you go down and you get your ClickFunnels account. Again, it's completely free. It's a free trial here for the next 2 weeks. Download any of these assets, any of these businesses, and make sure you vote, right? So go to our Facebook group and then vote #fitness or #money. Whichever one wins is the one we will build the next affiliate selling like ecosystem for, and we will build it here live starting next week here on the Success Connection, assuming little Emerald does not enter the world prior to next Thursday. So let's hope that she stays put until March 1st, and then that will give us plenty of time to get started next week. And then of course continue on the following week, right? So listen, I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully you learned an awful lot tonight on the Success Connection. That's always my goal. If I'm going to take an hour of your time, I want to give you as much value as I possibly can. Please make sure that you go to the group and vote. Remember, it's #fitness, #money. That's going to tell me which one you want me to build the next business around. And of course, make sure you get ClickFunnels and follow me on YouTube. We've got some really cool stuff coming up. And listen, have a great weekend, have a safe weekend. Like I always say, do a little something this weekend that other people aren't doing. The way you win in this game is you're working while other people are not. You stay ahead of the game, you have the edge. When you have the edge, that's really what it takes to be successful in such a big space, worldwide web, right? You're competing with everybody. It means you got to outwork them, right? You got to have the edge, and you can get that if you're working while they're playing. So work a little bit this weekend on your business, and I look forward to seeing you all right here, same place, same time next week on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.